Hello viewers, welcome to Big Man Business YouTube channel. Here is another informative episode of our regular series on countries' top imports and exports commodities. In this video, we're going to be talking about Lebanon's top imports and exports. Before we go fully into the topic, let's take an overview of Lebanon. A sovereign state in Western Asia bordered by Syria and Israel. The Lebanese Republic shipped $3.8 billion worth of goods around the globe in 2020. That dollar amount reflects an 8.5% increase since 2016, when Lebanese exports were worth $3.5 billion. From 2019 to 2020, exported products from Lebanon appreciated by 2%. Lebanon's top 5 exports are gold, diamonds, jewelry, cars, and iron or steel scrap. That subset of products represents 43.6% of the total revenues for Lebanese exported goods in 2020. If you're new to the Big Man Business YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive updates on new business expert videos. For more international business news and updates, please visit www.bigmanbusiness.com. Lebanon's major trading partners. The latest available country-specific data shows that 74.3% of products exported from Lebanon were bought by importers in Switzerland, accounting for 27.8% of the global total, the United Arab Emirates with 14.5%, Saudi Arabia with 5.8%, the United States with 4.2%, Qatar with 4%. Iraq with 3.6%, Syrian Arab Republic with 3.2%, Turkey with 2.6%, Egypt also with 2.6%, Jordan with 2.1%, Greece with 2%, and Kuwait with 1.9%. From a continental perspective, 43.2% of Lebanon's exports by value were delivered to Asian countries, while 39.8% were sold to importers in Europe. Lebanon shipped another 10.9% worth of goods to Africa. Smaller percentages of 5% went to North America. Oceania, led by Australia, got 0.6%, then Latin America, excluding Mexico but including the Caribbean, got 0.5%. Given Lebanon's population of 6.8 million people, its total $3.8 billion in 2020. Exports translates to roughly $560 for every resident in the Middle Eastern nation. Lebanon's top 10 exports. The following export product groups represent the highest dollar value in Lebanese global shipments during 2020. Also shown is the percentage share each export category represents in terms of overall exports from Lebanon. Gems, precious metals with $1.5 billion account for 38.8% of total exports. Machinery including computers with $205.1 million accounts for 5.4%. Vehicles with $138.1 million account for 3.6%. Vegetable, fruit, and nut preparations with $129.4 million account for 3.4%. Electrical machinery, equipment with $124.9 million accounts for 3.3%. Fruits and nuts with $121.4 million account for 3.2%. Perfumes, cosmetics with $112.5 million account for 3%. Plastics, plastic articles with $102.4 million account for 2.7%. Iron, steel with $94.6 million account for 2.5%. Copper with $73.2 million accounts for 1.9%. Vehicles represent the fastest grower among the top 10 export categories, up by 923.9% from 2019 to 2020. In second place for improving export sales were fruits and nuts via a 69% gain. Lebanon's shipments of iron and steel posted the third fastest gain in value, up by 30.9%. The leading decliner among Lebanon's top 10 export categories was plastics, as materials and articles made from plastics, thanks to a minus 31.6% drop year over year. 8 categories of Lebanese exported products generated positive net exports or a trade balance surplus. Investopedia defines net exports as the value of a country's total exports minus the value of its total imports. In a nutshell, net exports represent the amount by which foreign spending on a home country's goods or services exceeds or lags the home country's spending on foreign goods or services. Gems, precious metals with $581.9 million, up by 11.1% since 2019. Vegetable, fruit, and nut preparations with $86.3 million, up by 84.1%. Fruits and nuts with $47.9 million, reversing a minus $92.3 million deficit. Lead with $43.9 million, down by minus 15.7%. Copper with $38.9 million, up by 619.6%. Inorganic chemicals with $33.4 million, up by 67.8%. Ships, boats with $19.9 million, reversing a minus $5.2 million deficit. Beverages, spirits, vinegar with $6.5 million, reversing a minus $63.7 million deficit. Books, newspapers, pictures with $6.5 million, down by minus 78.7%. Raw hides, skins not foreskins, leather with $1.9 million, down by minus 31.5%. Lebanon has highly positive net exports in the international trade of gold. In turn, these cash flows indicate Lebanon's strong competitive advantages under the gems and precious metals product category. Lebanon incurred an overall minus $7.5 billion product trade deficit for 2020. That deficit reflects a minus 51.3% reduction in red ink from 1 year earlier. Here are exports from Lebanon that result in negative net exports or product trade balance deficits. These negative net exports reveal product categories where foreign spending on home country. Lebanon's goods trail Lebanese importer spending on foreign products. Mineral fuels including oil with $3.2 billion, down by minus 50.4% since 2019. Pharmaceuticals with $1.1 billion, down by minus 4.2%. Machinery including computers with $439.4 million, down by minus 37.8%. Cereals with $334.7 million, up by 10.1%. Live animals with $303.6 million, down by minus 0.5%. Vehicles with $223.9 million, down by minus 79.6%. Plastic articles with $206.3 million, down by minus 45.8%. Electrical machinery, equipment with $198.7 million, down by minus 65.6%. Optical, technical, medical apparatus with $163.8 million, down by minus 42.9%. Dairy, eggs, honey with $154.7 million, down by minus 47.3%. Lebanon has highly negative net exports and therefore deep international trade deficits under the mineral fuels including the oil category, notably for refined petroleum oils, petroleum gases, and petroleum coke. Lebanese export companies. 2 regional banks headquartered in Lebanon rank among Forbes Global 2000, namely Bank Audi and Blom Bank. Wikipedia lists exports-related companies from Lebanon. Selected examples are as follows. Bonjus into juice manufacturing. Chateau Muser into winery. Ixir wine into winery. Messiah into winery and distillery. Middle East Airlines and airliner. Taba into jewelry. In macroeconomic terms, Lebanon's total exported goods represent 4.8% of its overall gross domestic product for 2020 with $78.9 billion valued in purchasing power parity US dollars. That 4.8% ratio for exports to overall GDP in PPP for 2020 compares to an estimated 3.3% for 2019. Those percentages suggest a relatively increasing reliance on products sold on international markets for Lebanon's total economic performance, albeit based on a short time frame. Another key indicator of a country's economic performance is its unemployment rate. Lebanon's average unemployment rate was 6.6% for 2020, up from 6% 1 year earlier according to Trading Economics. Lebanon's capital city is Beirut, nicknamed Paris of the East. Thanks for watching this video. We are open to suggestions. Kindly drop your comments in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe to the Big Man Business YouTube channel. See you in the next video.